This is Nigeria, the corporate jungle, where everyone is either a hustler or a make-believe CEO. To succeed, you have to work hard and seize your opportunities. And if you do, you could be one of Africa's next billionaires. Our crude makes us one of the most oil-rich countries in the world and Africa's largest economy. However, the country still lacks basic infrastructure, a factor that can make doing business difficult. The entrepreneurial spirit in Nigeria is ranked as one of the fastest growing globally. Sterling Bank recognizes this and is giving budding entrepreneurs an opportunity to pitch their ideas, convince the judges, and get that critical capital investment to kickstart their business.
The problem with that is, how can I invest in your idea if I can't see how I'm going to get my money back?
These applicants will come face to face with our business experts and celebrity judges who have been handpicked to help develop and decide the fates of these anxious entrepreneurs. From over 8,000 applicants, we are down to 200 business ideas, but only 3 with compelling innovations will be selected to grow their dream business and harness their full potential. The question now is, who will succeed, who will fail, and what business will get that 10 million naira?
12 rounds, ding ding, sick and tired of the whole damn thing, yeah. Stick a move in the ring, you can hit me with the words you fling now. You're never gonna keep me down, you're never gonna keep me down, no, no, no. You're never gonna keep me down, you're never gonna keep me down, no, no, no. Be lucky if I stick around, maybe foolish but I ain't a clown, no, no, no. You're never gonna keep me down, you're never gonna keep me down, no, 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 no.
Pitch Nigeria, brought to you by Sterling. So far, we've been through almost 100 pitches from contestants in different industries. The journey continues now in our search to find a 50 who will make it to the boot camp. The judges are ready, but are the contestants?
You're never gonna keep me down, you're never gonna keep me down, no, 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 no.
Pitch Nigeria, brought to you by Sterling.
Tell us your name and pitch your idea in 1 minute.
Okay. All right, so my name is Romeo. I run a company called E02. So I have a very strong engineering background. So my first degree was in control engineering. My second degree was in manufacturing engineering. So everything literally has been around engineering, and that has helped me to shape, being in this manly field, as people will say, because everybody's like, oh, you're doing recycling, how is that? It's such a man's job, how are you coping? And it's actually been fun because I enjoy it. It's like anything a man can do, I can do better. So hey, so it's been fun. I like to sing, but I can't sing, to be honest. I sing in everything that I do, but my voice is terrible, so I own up to that. So EcoPrune is a waste collection company. So we're a social enterprise, and we're looking to combat climate change through recycling. So what we do basically is to educate, to collect, and to provide incentives for recycling.
To make it to the top 50, Wumi has just 1 minute to convince the judges.
So basically, we're just here to provide an environmental solution to the problems that we're having in Nigeria. Thank you.
What is your business background?
So I am an engineer for starters. So I studied control engineering, manufacturing engineering as my master's, and then I worked in a recycling company, plastic recycling company, for about 5 years before I started my business.
Good luck.
Thank you very much, guys.
Right.
Thank you.
You're never gonna keep me down, you're never gonna keep me down, no, 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 no.
Pitch Nigeria, brought to you by Sterling.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Okay, stay there.
Tell us your name and pitch your business in 1 minute.
I'm Adele Kelua from Lion. The name of my business is Goshen Farm. Right from my childhood, I've always had passion for livestock. I like rearing anything livestock. Like when I was younger, I worked with my father. My father was a poultry farmer. This business is about rearing piglets, so they are matured age. I like reading. I like to dance. I like to sing a lot. You know, the increased population in Nigeria has greatly improved the intake of animal protein, and this has caused it to be low in supply. Now, as in, the intake is 3.5 grams per day, which is still very less, as in 35 grams per day that has been recommended by World Health Organization, WHO. So this gap can really be, and this is, the reason is just because the high cost in the conventional protein meat, I mean, like cattle.
The apparent mathematician and nutritionist is offering some rather curious protein options. I wonder if the judges would like to taste.
Pig is very prolific in production, like a sow, that is a mature female pig, can produce like 8 to 16.
Still trying to impress the judges with figures, she runs the risk of losing valuable time.
That means it can produce twice in a year. Yes, ma'am. So that means it can produce like 16.
Let me stop you there.
As predicted, the judges have had enough, as Lynx cuts her short.
I'm here to pitch my business. I want my business to go to the next level. You know, I want to, because the way I'm using now is a leased property. I want to have my own land. I want to expand it, like doing my borehole, you know, then expand the construction of the penthouse. Yes, sir.
Do you eat rabbits?
No, sir.
But you mentioned it.
I have not eaten rabbit before. Or maybe when I was.
Laughter fills the studio now, but what does that mean for Mrs. Adeleke and her business pitch?
You do know that the pork market is, some people eat it, some people don't. Some people eat for some people don't eat it for religious reasons, and some do because they just eat anything.
You've started.
Yes, ma'am.
So what exactly do you do? Do you raise the pigs and then sell, or you process the
I do both, ma'am.
You do both?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent.
I would suggest you do a better level of market research and consumer behavior.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. It's a target audience specific type of business. Like,
Exactly.
people are not crying in Lagos that they can't afford chicken and fish. Do you understand? Well, you know the demographics
And then
in
coming
Lagos.
to pig is not a popular kind of protein that people usually, you don't just find it anyhow in the market.
And then pork being cheap, I'm not too sure about that either.
You're never gonna keep me down. You're never gonna keep me down. No, 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 no.
Pitch Nigeria, brought to you by Sterling.
So far, guys, we've seen the brilliant, the okay, and the downright ridiculous. This is the Pitch Nigeria by Sterling Bank. I'm your host, Illy. Stay tuned for some more pitch magic after this.
So there are lots of entrepreneurship training and helping to build people's capacity in running sustainable businesses in Nigeria. But this stands out because it helps the individuals think about their businesses and to be able to present it in a logical way, to be able to attract investment. It pushes them to go back and work really hard.
The Pitch Nigeria, for me, what actually makes it stand out, because I'm actually a fan of this kind of, initiatives, helping people take their business from here to there.
This program will help walk them through the pitch process, so that they can sound convincing to attract the required funds to move their businesses to the next level.
What makes the pitch stand out is the fact that it's not just looking for who has a great idea, it's also helping you tighten your business idea, crossing your T's and dotting your I's, the boot camp, and then also the feedback that you get from the team that is helping develop these entrepreneurs. So for me, it's a case of you bring your idea, we help you polish it, we teach you how to pitch yourself, and we give you an opportunity to win 10 million naira.
You're never gonna keep me down. You're never gonna
Nigeria, brought to you by Sterling.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. How do you do this morning?
I'm fine. And you all?
Please tell us your name and what you do in 60 seconds.
My name is McDonald Emenike. I'm the founder of Procore Integrated Solutions Limited. Coming from an engineering background, you know how it is with engineering jobs. You have a job today. Most engineering jobs are contract-based. You have a job, and after a year, it ends, and you wait for another 1 year at home. And so that happened to me for a couple of times, and I felt like, why shouldn't I go for something sustainable? Why don't I start something? You know, that was how the whole idea of, okay, let's do something that hasn't been done before. What we do is we create comfort in buildings and restore degraded roofs without having to replace them or with minimal air conditioners. We have created a mineral system that we call Solar Coat. It's a mineral paint system. It is installed on the roof, like painting. You paint it on the roof, and it bounces off 90% of this solar radiation and gives you a minimum of 8 to 12 degrees reduction in internal temperature.
Have we found that winning pitch? Does McDonald have a revolutionary product on his hands?
We've been in business since 2014, and of course, fund has always been a challenge. So we're trying to see how we can probably get more funds and see how we can expand.
Who are you targeting? Are you targeting businesses or are you targeting individuals for this?
Both.
Okay.
For instance, telecoms, real estate, agric. For instance, we're talking to farmers across the north, especially livestock farmers, poultry farmers. Heat is a challenge in the north for poultry and all of that. Reduces egg production, and we're trying to help them create that right environment that will help scale egg production by as much as 30%.
All right, man. Good luck with it. Love the idea. We'll definitely be getting back to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're never gonna keep me down. You're never gonna keep me down. No, 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 no.
Pitch Nigeria, brought to you by Sterling.
How you doing, sir?
I'm great.
Welcome to the Pitch Nigeria. You have 60 seconds to pitch us your idea. Let's go.
My mom actually was a nurse, and then she had this so much focus on agriculture. And when I grew up, and I remember asking her one of these days, like, why do you farm? You have very good business. And she told me one thing. She said that the quality of the food we eat is what determines how well we live. So for her, food was either a drug or a poison. So I felt that using her model and then making it something that the whole world can connect with, using my expertise in IT, will be something that the whole world can resonate with. So it's her story that is actually innovating into a business. Virtual Farm is a revolutionary agri-tech company that enables users to buy the seeds online, sow it online, nurture it online, as well as harvest it online. Now we're using the principle of communal farming and the principle of co-sharing to ensure that we make food affordable for everyone at a very affordable price. That's what Virtual Farm is doing.
Simple and straight to the point. Was that compact pitch enough to leave a lasting impression on the judges? Time will tell.
How long have you been in business?
Call it 8 months.
8 months?
Yeah.
How has it been so far?
I think it's fair, but trying to drive the innovation into the market, there's been a lot of skepticism. That's where...
Is Bami a skeptic or a new fan? Ubi is hopeful for the latter.
I'd like to see and hear from you in the future.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I'm grateful. Thank you.
Take care.
You're never gonna keep me down. You're never gonna keep me down. No, 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 no.
Pitch Nigeria, brought to you by Sterling.
Hi guys, talk about simply inspiring. We just showed you 200 of the most brilliant Nigerian minds, all trying to kickstart their business with investment from our judges right over here. We've gone for 200, now we're down to the next 50 the next time you do see them, and that'll be at a boot camp where they have specialist facilitators who are going to teach them life skills to take their businesses from point A all the way to point B. My name is Illy, and this is The Pitch Nigeria, brought to you by Sterling Bank. Catch you guys next time at the boot camp.